sales. I just got the recording on right now, and I'll be getting started in just 1 second. So give me a tick to just start live streaming this, and give a second for everyone else to come in. And it's going to go into TekMatix group. TekMatix, go live. And as soon as that works, we will go in. So if you've got any questions, please drop them into the chat area. If you're watching the replay, pop them in the comments. If you are not watching the replay on Facebook or social media, you can certainly just send an email through to us on support@tekmatix.com. So hello, my name's Sarah Cordiner. I'm the CEO of TekMatix, which is your all-in-one CRM marketing and course creation platform. And today we are going to be showing you 10 plus ways that you can instantly put your sales on autopilot using TekMatix. And you are going to have your mind blown as always. Without further ado, I'm going to bring my page notes for you, which I'll be giving you guys after today's session. We're going to get straight into it. Okay, so if you want to make more money, which as a business owner is critical for you to keep your doors open in no particular order, one way that you can do this is to do what's called instant follow-up. Now, there are statistics out there that say you will increase your sales by around 391% if you reply or follow up with a lead within the first 5 minutes of them jumping into your system. 391% more sales if you instantly follow up. Now, all of us don't have the capacity to literally be sat on our email list waiting for someone to join it to then pick up the phone and call them within the first 60 seconds. However, this is where technology comes in and is going to allow you to instantly follow up with your customers the second they join your list. Sending a text message, sending a voice message, sending an email, even sending a social media message. Obviously, how you use this is entirely creative and up to you. I'm just going to show you some of the things that are possible with the click of a finger using TekMatix automations. So I'm going to just take you into, I'm just going to go into a play account so I don't get in trouble with my team for messing stuff up. This is really easy to do using automations. So if you want to increase your sales by 391% starting today, you can simply go into your automated workflows on the left-hand side, click on create a workflow. And as you'll see from the notes here, there is a recipe in there, a pre-made workflow for you that you can start using, or you can make one from scratch. Now, as an example, I'm going to show you the pre-made one. So when you go to your workflows section and you click on create a workflow, here are a load of recipes for you, as in pre-made workflows that are already done. And there's one called the Fast 5. So this is an example of just kind of how techy you can make this. You can make workflows as complicated, advanced as you like, or as simple and straightforward as you like. You are the creator. I am showing you quite simply just some ideas right now to get your juices flowing. So what you see here is an automation. This is a bunch of things that the system can do for you, your very own robot version of yourself, without you being involved at all. You set this up once and it's done forever. Now, there is always something that sets off an automation for you. This is called a trigger. I like to think of it of like literally a bang, bang trigger. Bang, 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 that fires off the automation. So one example here is this particular example has Facebook ads running. And so this particular workflow example will fire when somebody opts into something through a Facebook ad. However, it doesn't have to be a Facebook ad. It could be a number of different things. It could simply be a new contact. Okay, so quite literally a new contact has been created. That can fire this off. So if a new person joins your email list, follow up with them instantly. It could also be things like if they've purchased something. So maybe if we go down to your memberships, which is your courses area, maybe they purchased a product. They purchased a course. Maybe they've paid an invoice, right? There's a whole bunch of different things. You can even get this send off a notification if somebody watches a certain percentage of a video on a sales page, right? So this gets really, really advanced. I'm not going to go into it too far, but what we're saying here is when somebody becomes a contact, when somebody becomes a lead in your system, either through ads or for opting into a lead magnet, you can then fire off a bunch of instant follow-ups, which, according to this research, shows that you will increase your sales by 391%. Why not do this? So you'd be mad not to, right? So the first thing that happens is as soon as you have this new contact, this new lead, you could send them an email. And as example here, send a conversational email. Thanks for looking at our thing. Thanks for joining our list. It's so great to have you here. What kind of business are you in? Right? You want to start a conversation. You could instantly send them an SMS. And how do you do this? You press this add button and you type in SMS, send an SMS. What do you want it to say? And this is where you can go, hi, contact first name, and just type in, you know, how are you? Great to meet you. I teach course creation. So I might say, what kind of course are you planning to create? Yeah, or what's your expert topic? Or, you know, any question that's going to start a conversation. Boom, save action. There it's now going to send. There's that SMS. They become a lead. We send them an SMS. We start a conversation going. Now, the coolest thing about TekMatix is all of your communications for that client will stay in their client record. So whether they're communicating with you on Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger or SMS or email, all of their communication, every single part of their conversations goes into one client record. So it's all in one place. But I'm going to just show you more examples here to get your juices flowing with all of the creative ideas that you could work with here. The possibilities of what you use this for and how you use it is literally by definition limitless. So you can do here, we send them a text or an email. We can wait for a reply, wait 2 minutes. And if they reply, we can do this little condition thing here. Did the contact reply? Yes or no? And if they did reply, did they reply positively or negatively? Because guess what? This is built on AI. And it can work out and see whether the reply was go away or unsubscribe or no, I'm having a really hard time right now. And you can create responses based on whether the message contained negative language. How good is this? So if the message was positive, we can say, great. Here's a link to book a call with me, or would you like to jump on a sales call? Would you like to jump on a free strategy call? Here's the link to my calendar. If the link was negative and they're like, you know, go away, you can tell the system to unsubscribe them. Or it might be, no, I'm having a really hard time. I don't know what my course topic is yet. That's why I'm messaging you, Sarah. I can say, cool, no worries. Here's my quiz. Here's the link to my quiz, which will help you figure out what kind of course you could create. If they didn't reply, then we can send them a voicemail, or we can even instantly phone them. How mad is this? So this is how kind of cool this could get if we wanted to send them an instant voice message. In your business settings, under your staff profile, you can upload a voice message. So here I could go, let's send them a voice message. So it will look like they've missed a call from us and received a voicemail. We can click in, let's send them a voicemail. I can now just quickly record an audio file on my phone for this particular recipe. So because this recipe is, or this workflow is somebody's just joined my list, I can go onto my phone, go to the audio recorder. All of you have a free audio recorder on your phone. And I can go, hi, it's so lovely to have you in my course creators community. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Sarah, the CEO. If you want to book a call with me, you can. Otherwise, it's lovely to have you here. Don't forget to join my Facebook group. I can't wait to help you create your course. See ya. Boing. Hang up. I can now upload this audio file right here and press save. That will now, when someone joins my list, instantly send them a voice message from me to their phone as if they've missed a call from me. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a pretty sexy personal touch. You press publish and save, and boom, you guys have quite literally now created, where is it? Over here, an instant way to follow up with people when they join your list, which as data shows could increase your sales conversions by 391%. You can do that in minutes. Now, this and everything else I'm showing you right here is already made fairly easy for you in TekMatix because we have the training videos, we have the recipes in there for you. But if you don't want to do this stuff, don't worry, techies, we've got your back. You can actually hire my team for just $50 to do this for you. So if you don't want to get an expensive developer and go out there and figure this out for yourself, if you want my team to just come on, book a 1-hour call with you, you jump on Zoom, you share screens, you can sit down with one of my tech experts for 1 hour, just $50 to jump in and help you set this stuff up. Everything I'm going to show you today. So just keep that in mind. To do that, guys, you simply go to our TekMatix website, click on support or book a call. And that will take you to our hire a tech expert page. I mean, $50 to 391% increase your conversions is definitely worth it, right? So that's one way that you can instantly increase your sales. I've got some chat questions popping up on here. All right, that's good. We've just got some people's assistants joining the call with their AI bots. All right, now, number 2, the second way that you can instantly increase your sales using TekMatix on autopilot is to create automated email sequences that nurture and upsell to your audience. This is amazing. As soon as I implemented the strategy of having a bunch of emails that my audience would receive when they joined my list, I personally dramatically increased my sales. If you're not following up with people, if you're not staying in touch with people, they simply forget you exist. You need to be present, especially in that first week of people joining your list, because they must have joined your list for a reason. They're obviously interested in whatever it was that they joined your list for in the first place. So this is how you can do this. Create a nurture sequence. I'm just going to confirm this is all mucking around here. You're going to create nurture sequences and welcome sequences inside your automated workflows again. And you'll be pleased to know we also have some recipes to help you out in here, okay? So inside your automated workflows, we've got create a workflow. And you'll see that there is a recipe down here. And I'll just go back to these notes because I'll be sharing these with you. And there's actually a recipe called, and I think it's called follow-up sequence. Email drip sequence is there. Here we go, long-term nurture sequence. So you'll see down here, long-term nurture sequence. This here, if we click on it, I'm just going to show you an example of what a nurture sequence looks like, okay? So the trigger, again, would be most likely that they've joined your list. If this was what's called a welcome sequence, the trigger would be type in contact, and it would be contact created. So let's press create trigger. So now when somebody joins your list, that's what contact created means. When a contact has been created, let's pop them through this sequence. So for instance, you might send them an email. So I'm going to press add an email. It's going to be from you. I'm just going to fill in my details here. And this first email might say something like, hi, I'm going to make this a bit bigger for you so you can see, 1 second. Hi, custom value contact first name. So that's going to pre-fill it with their name. And this is where you're just going to say, you know, welcome to my email community, blah, blah, blah. You know, join my Facebook group. It's so great to have you here. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to teach you all about, in my case, how to create an online course. If you've got any questions, let me know. Now, by the way, one of the best questions that you can add to this very first email is this. What is your biggest question about right now? And you're obviously going to, in there, put your topic. So for me, I say to people, what is your biggest question about creating an online course right now? If you are a Facebook ad expert and that's what you sell courses, trainings, or services in, what is your biggest question about running Facebook ads right now? This is amazing. What you want to keep your list warm, to get yourself right up high in the sort of trustability factor inside your email service provider, is to get people replying to your emails. So this getting people to reply straight away is really good for you, not only your email service ranking, but just to start this conversation flowing. And remember, when they reply to you, all of their comms show up inside your customer record. So you can do lots with the information that comes back. So this is your welcome email, blah, 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 save action. Then you might wait for a period of time. And you can change this by changing here. Maybe I want to wait for I want to email them daily. So you just go wait for 1 day, save action. We change this note here. By the way, this is your note to self, and that's going to be wait for 1 day, save action. Then we send them another email. So this email might be a tip of the day. It might be your a random tip to getting started in your topic. And then we're going to wait for a period of time. Maybe I want to wait for, instead of 1 month, I'm going to wait for 1 week. So let's change this to 7 days, save action. And now we send them another email. We write the email and it's done. And this just goes on and on and on. So from here, what's happening is every time someone joins your list, they are automatically being contacted with helpful information from you, with sales information, with ways they can purchase from you, whatever it is you've decided to use this ongoing nurture sequence for. And boom, I keep going to the wrong sheet here. Boom, you have now created another way to make more sales, to automate your conversions, to automate people purchasing from you. This is an absolute game changer, and it's so simple to do. Once you've created that welcome sequence once, it's literally done forever. It's amazing what this can do for your reputation and your sales. Right, the next thing we have, number 3, the third way to instantly make more sales on autopilot using TekMatix is to use frequently asked question bots or social media messenger bots. And guess what? TekMatix has that included. And you can create unlimited bots in your system in TekMatix. What? Let's have a look, shall we? So inside TekMatix, you have something called a frequently asked question auto reply recipe. You can create this from scratch, but I'm going to show you just some examples. Again, guys, the sky is the limit with how creative you can be with these. Okay, I'm just showing you some ideas to get you started. So your social media accounts all connect to your TekMatix account. So you can trigger off these bots, these frequently asked question bots, whether someone emails you, SMSs you, Google My Businesses you, or sends you messages on your Instagram or your Facebook Messenger. This is a crazy, crazy thing. So you're going to go into your automated workflows again, click on create workflow. And you're going to go down, you can do this all, by the way, from scratch, but there is a recipe for you to begin with if you like to start with a recipe. So down here, we've got a recipe called the frequently asked questions auto reply. So if you like to start with something, just to give you an idea, you just open this one up. And again, you can create as many of these as you want. There's no limitation to how many workflows and automations you can create in your TekMatix account. So what are the triggers for a frequently asked question bot? Glad you asked. There are a number of different triggers you can create. Somebody has sent you a new Google message. Someone has sent you a new Facebook message. We can trigger this off if someone sends you an Instagram DM or a chat widget message. So you see here by pressing add a new workflow, this down here is where you can choose what is triggering all of these events. We haven't got an SMS in there. We could even add an SMS as an option in here. Oh, there's no trigger with that filter. Okay, so I can't do it for SMSs for some particular reason. Is it because I don't have a phone number connected to this account? I'm not sure. But either way, these are all the options that you might have that could trigger this. But we're going to go with this recipe. We've got Instagram messages, Facebook messages, chat box messages. And by the way, chat widgets are also included for free on your TekMatix account and a new Google message. So what we have here is maybe we want to instantly reply with something saying, thank you, we've received your message. Or we can create now what our most common questions are and how we want to respond to them. So first of all, I just want you to think about what are the kinds of questions you always get asked in your emails, in your messenger. They're going to be things like, where are you located? What are your opening times? How much are your products? How much is your coaching program? Think about those kinds of questions. So we're going to create this thing called a condition. And just FYI, you find that by pressing plus and scrolling all the way down to this thing called if else. That's a condition. So we're creating an if else condition at the moment. So The first thing is the message contains you located, which means it's going to detect, the bot's going to detect, did somebody ask a question saying, are you located, or where are you located? So I'm going to click on this condition because this is where we can now add as many branches as we like. And the branches are the questions people might ask. So first of all, write down all the questions people might ask you. And here is an example of this first branch we have. The message contains the term you located. And then you can filter people down that branch and customize your replies. I'm going to show you some examples here. But before we sort of start putting our replies in, we want to add in all of our branches, all of our frequently asked questions. So I'm now going to press add a branch. So let's pretend this one is, what are your opening times? So I'm going to use the same format. Message contains the word opening times or open. Okay, they're more likely to use the terms like, what time do you open, rather than what are your opening times, right? So this is our note to self. And then we're going to go to telling the system what it's looking for. So on the select here, we're going to go into contact reply. Oh, no, it's not. It's replied message. Yeah, replied message. So this is the contact's replied message contains, and then we're going to stick in our word that we're asking the bot to look for. And we're just going to type in the word open. Now, keep this simple, guys. The more complicated you make this, the harder it will be for the bot to kind of decipher what it's saying. So this is where, what time are you open? Are you open today? This is going to be able to filter a response from you that says, here are our opening times. Okay. What other question might they ask? They might ask something like, how much is your coaching program? So we're going to press add a new branch, and this is going to create a new frequently asked question. Let's follow the same terms. We're going to say message contains. So let's pretend for me, I've got a coaching program called Concept to Course. So anyone who mentions Concept to Course, I want to send them to the Concept to Course sales page because that contains all the information, right? So I'm going to say contains Concept to Course. And this is going to find anyone who uses that word. We're going to say select contact replied message contains Concept to Course. And we can even add more conditions, or the contact replied message contains C2C, because other people call it C2C. Now, the capitalization doesn't matter. It's the words that it's picking up on. So this particular frequently asked question can contain a number of variations of the word. The other thing they might say, add a condition, people might also, instead of using the name of my coaching program, they might just say coaching or coaching program. So I'm going to add a third condition here. So, or the contact replied message contains coaching program, or the word coaching. So now I'm going to just press save. And now look what's happened over here. We've received a message from one of these things, and we're telling our robot, if it contains you located, then send them these replies. If it contains open, send them these replies. If it contains concept to course or coaching program, send them these replies. So here is now where we can customize each of our messages. So our SMS response will be this. Here, I'm just going to open up the other one. Here we are located at address. If they reply from DM, Instagram DM, this is what it's going to look like. So let's just do our opening times. So I'm going to click on here, add. And we're going to reply by SMS. If they send us an SMS, the reply will be by SMS. If they sent us a Facebook message, the system will reply by Facebook message. Just to let you know, if they sent us the query through Instagram, the system will reply by Instagram. You get the point, right? So what we're doing here is we're just creating the reply for each one, so the system can reply via that channel. So if someone messages by SMS, we're going to reply by SMS. So I'm just going to create a really simple template that I can then copy and paste into all of the other channels. So it's going to go, hi, contact first name. Here are our opening times. Okay, and then I just put in my opening times. So I'm just going to go blah, 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 right, just so you get the point. I put in my opening times in there. Did that help you? Did that help you? Okay, save action. I'm just going to copy it all. Copy, paste, save action. Then Messenger. Let's create the Messenger reply. So I'm going to press add, type in Messenger. There it is. And we're going to just paste that in and press save. And then we want to get the Instagram one ready. So we're going to just press add, type in Instagram and paste our opening times. You get the point? So now if someone sends us a message via any of those means and it contained the words open or open time, boom, they get a reply. Exactly the same thing again. So now I'm going to go to my concept to course one and I will send a reply that says something like, hey, first name, here's the link to my page that's got all of the information about my concept to course program. If you've got any more questions that didn't answer, just reply and let me know. And of course, at that point, if there's something special, you could just even add another link in there to say, or you can book a call with me here if you want to have a chat and link to your calendar. And TekMatix, by the way, has calendars. So you can actually charge people for appointments or give them a link to book a free call with you, all through TekMatix as well. So there is, you can get super sexy with this. You have unlimited amounts of conditions. So you can create unlimited amounts of frequently asked questions and pop in those automated responses that will be detected by the keywords that you're popping into each of those conditions. That, my friends, is going to instantly increase your sales conversions on autopilot. Again, you set this up once and it is done forever. I would just create a repeating task in my calendar to just go and check it once every 6 months, just to check that our opening times are up to date, that the sales pages haven't changed or updated or whatever. All right. And again, if that freaks you out, you can go to the TekMatix website, click on book a call, and for $50, you can jump on a call for an hour with one of our tech experts who can sit, take over your screen and do this stuff for you. Isn't this amazing? Pop in the chat, please, if you're excited, if this stuff is like, wow, if this is like, you're going to do this, who's doing this? I want to know, is this helpful? Is this stuff useful for you? I want to hear in the chats if you're excited. Yes, yes, yes. Cool. I'm seeing lots of happy faces popping up in emojis. Cool. So the fourth way, if this hasn't blown your brain enough already, Sarah needs a drink of water before we go. If this hasn't already completely blown your brains out, the fourth way that you can instantly make more sales on autopilot using TekMatix is by creating what's called RSS emails. This is basically an automated newsletter. It's an email that's going to go out at a frequency you choose that automatically pre-fills all of your blog or YouTube content into the email for you on autopilot. So if you're a creator and you're creating videos on YouTube that you want your list to see, then you can do this without having to sit there for hours, go and get the YouTube links, fill them all in at the end of the month, make sure someone's put the email, send out the campaign. No, the system can just literally detect your most recent YouTube videos and pre-fill them into an email and automatically send out monthly for you. You set this out once and it just happens for the rest of time. Oh my God. Let me show you how to do it. So I put a little instruction here. First of all, you're going to create your base email in the email builder, and then you're going to set it as a campaign to go out. So let me show you how to do this. Inside your TekMatix account, let me just press save on this. Inside your TekMatix account, if you want to send out these automated newsletter emails, you're going to go into, first of all, your marketing and emails section. From there, you want to click on the email builder. Okay, so look at my notes here. You go into the email builder first to build your base email that's going to be sent out monthly. So in here, you're going to go to, I think I've got one I've already made, but you'd press create a new email. And I'm just going to take you into one that I think I've got a draft of somewhere. No, I don't. I think it was called YouTube test. There it is, weekly email. So you would just press create new. I'm just going to open a very draft one up that I started throwing together this morning. So first of all, always give your emails a name. So let's pretend I want to send out a weekly newsletter. Maybe you're creating tons of content like I do. I post a YouTube video almost daily. So this might be your weekly RSS newsletter. And this is going to include my YouTube videos of the week. Now, of course, if you only want to send yours out monthly, you can totally do that as well. If you only want to send it out quarterly, you get to choose your frequency, guys, okay? I'm just giving you an example here. Oh my God, what is going on? I'm going to leave it like that. Right. Anyway, so we've given it a name. You can obviously drag and drop, build your email however you want. If you wanted to put an image up here, you can. You can write whatever you want, but I just say something, you know, like, hey, how are you going? Here's my most recent YouTube videos that you might like to check out from the past week. This box here, if I click on this add items section, this add elements section, all this is this thing here called RSS items. You drag and drop this and just leave it. Okay, that's it. You just leave that. Drag and drop the RSS items. And in the minute, when I go to the second stage, you'll see how you populate this automatically with your most recent YouTube content. By the way, you can do this for blogs as well, not just for YouTube's. So, you know, love you lots. If you want to book a call with me, you can. If you want to join my coaching program, join me here. Pop in whatever you want to be in your email and press save template. Easy peasy. Step one, you've created a base email and you've pulled in the RSS element. Nice. What do you do next? Next, you're going to go to campaigns. And this campaign section is where we're going to tell the system, I want you to send this email on these particular frequencies. And here's the link to my YouTube channel. So let's go over now to our campaign section. I'm going to just go back. So inside marketing and emails, click on campaigns. And then you're going to find that RSS template you just made. So you can see there, I've got mine there, but we're going to press create a campaign. Okay, create a campaign. Then we need to tell the system which email is being used in the campaign. So you build it in Builder first, then you come to campaigns to send it. Okay, so I'm going to go into the search bar, type in RSS because I named it. There it is. And see this green tick? That tells us, yes, that's the email we want to be part of this campaign. It's going to give us the opportunity to make any final edits if we want to, but we've made it fine already. We're going to press the big blue send or schedule button. And this bit here is where we tell the system how often we're going to send this email out. And this is the part where we include this YouTube connection, if it's a YouTube link. If it was a blog link, we include the blog link in this section. So you'll see here, we don't want to send this email now. This is going to be a weekly newsletter. We want to send this weekly. So we're going to go to the RSS schedule and we want to give this a name. Now, by the way, only you see the name, not your client, okay? The client's only going to see the email subject line over here. So I'm going to call this my RSS weekly newsletter email YouTube videos. Okay, so this is going to send our list weekly emails that populate automatically with that week's YouTube videos. Here is where you're going to put the URL to your YouTube RSS feed. Now, how do you get that? I've got your back, techies. So I will pop this in the document that I'll be publishing after this call today for you. Here is how you find the RSS feed for your YouTube URL. What you'll need to do is you'll need to go to your YouTube channel, first of all. So if you go into your YouTube account and get your URL, you need to put this before your channel ID. So for instance, this whole thing here is my YouTube URL. So go to your YouTube account and collect your YouTube URL. So if I just do this from scratch, just to show you guys where to find this, my thing's going to start talking to me. So let me make a stop. So I've gone to my YouTube channel. Okay. And this here, you don't need to get the question mark. Everything up to the question mark is your whole YouTube URL. So it will be something like youtube.com/channel/ and then you'll have some gobbledygook or you'll have some text if you customize your URL. right? The gobbledygook or the text is your channel's ID. Okay, let me just zoom in on this. Oh no, I can't zoom in on that section, sorry. But that little part after /channel is your channel's ID. That's what you need. So let me go back to this. You've got to get this particular link here. And I will put this in the notes first. And then you're going to add your channel's ID to the end of this URL. So for every single one of you, this first part needs to be the same. And the end after the little equals symbol is your unique channel ID. So that will now give you your RSS feed. Okay. So let me now go back to my email builder. Now, FYI, this call is being recorded. This particular, I'm even going to put it in right now. And then like this, copy. I'm going to pop this in here for you. How to make your ID, because I'm going to make this public so you guys have this information. All right. You need to have that URL plus your ID at the end. Okay. Your channel ID here. Boom. Done. So let me just grab one for the sake of demonstration. Go into here and you're going to paste your RSS YouTube feed URL right here. Now what you've done is you've now connected your YouTube channel to this email. So every time this sends, it's going to include the title and the hyperlink to all of your videos that you have published in the period since the last RSS email went out. How good is this? So you're going to say, how often are you going to send this newsletter? Well, I'm going to send mine every week. You see here, you can choose it every month, every day. So mine's going to go out every week on, let's send mine on Tuesdays every week at, what time do I want to send mine? I don't know. I want mine to go out at 8 a.m. Yay. Then over here, you're going to decide what email is it going to go from? Who's it coming from? So this might be from Sarah Cordiner. What's the subject? This might be called weekly tech tips, for instance. I might call it, weekly tips or weekly channel. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And then boom, you simply press what list do you want to send it to? Now, this is only a pretend account. You might want to send it to all of your contacts. So I'm going to click all. I've got a whole 22 pretend people in this account and simply press schedule. That email will now send to every single person on my list on Tuesdays at 8 a.m. and it will pre-fill with all of the videos on my channel. Now, I do recommend that you send yourself a little test of these because you want to just see how it looks. So if I just go back into this email, on this top right-hand side, there are 3 tiny dots next to the save button. You can actually send yourself a test email here. So I'm just going to send myself a test email. I'm just going to send it to Sarah at sarahcordiner.com. Okay, test feed URL. There's my URL. And I'm just going to press send a test email. And just while that loads, I'll get my emails open on the other side to see if it comes through, just so I can show you what that looks like. Now, while that's loading, holy moly, it's come through already. Let me just bring that over here. Look at this. Oh my God, that came through instantly. Hi, Sarah, it pre-filled with my name. Here are the most recent videos on my YouTube channel that you might like to check out from the past week. And you can see here, it's listed the titles of each YouTube video that I've published this week. If you need any help, love from me. So the reader can go, ooh, that sounds good. I missed that. Click on it. Guess what? Takes them straight to that video. Give me an emoji below if you think this is awesome. No more paying VAs, no more sitting there for hours to do your weekly or monthly newsletters. It's done. It's done. And by the way, there is ways to get RSS feeds for your blog. So if you're blogging, you can replace this with blogs instead of videos. Amazing. So again, if you don't want to do this yourself, go to TekMatix.com, click on book a call. And for just $50, you can sit on a Zoom call with one of our team who can do that for you. Amazing. All right, who's excited? Who wants more? Who wants more ways to make sales? Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me a hell yeah in the comments. That is just 4 ways to automate your sales. Number 5, the 5th way to automatically increase your sales inside your TekMatix account is to automatically text somebody back if you miss a call from them. Because guess what? TekMatix can connect to a business phone line of yours. If somebody tries to ring you through your Google My Business, or they try and ring your phone and you don't answer it, you can text them back instantaneously using automations. Oh my goodness, how good is this? So you'll also be pleased to know we've created a recipe for you, a pre-made workflow to help you. So if you go into your TekMatix account and you click on automated workflows, you click on create a workflow, and inside the recipes here, you will find one called auto missed call text back. Yay! Press select. And again, this is just one example. There are unlimited ways for you to respond to somebody if you've missed a call from them. So you'll see here, you've already got the preset trigger going on. And the trigger is that somebody made an incoming call. So there was an incoming call to you, to your business line. And the status of that call was either busy, voicemail, or no answer. So this is what's triggering this particular workflow. And again, remember, if you want help setting this up, you want help getting your business phone number, you want help making that work, you will need to book a call with one of our tech experts to do that. That is, again, it's just $50 for them to sit on a call with you, help you get it done. Here you can.
Sarah, can I just ask a question? On
Yes.
your business line, must it be a landline, or is it a mobile, or doesn't it matter?
You can purchase a landline or a text mobile phone number. So that's up to you, which one you choose to purchase. And the prices of the telecoms companies are slightly different. But the tech experts can show you exactly where and how to do that inside your TekMatix account.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. It's not very expensive either, FYI. It's very, very affordable. So what will happen here? Well, what do you want to happen if you miss a call? So I personally really like the voicemail thing. So this again is where you can create a different voicemail, because this is a different action. So remember, before I did a voicemail welcoming new people when they joined my list. This might be a different voicemail I want to send. So for instance, I can press add. I've missed a call. What happens next? Well, now I want to send a voicemail. So I can now grab my phone, go onto the audio recorder and do something like this. Hey, I'm so sorry I missed your call. It's Sarah from TekMatix here. I'm actually really busy at the moment, just on calls today. However, I will get one of my team to get back to you. If you could just send me a text message meanwhile to let me know what it is you needed a hand with, I'll get one of the team to get in touch straight away. Boom. And then I'm just going to upload that right here, that file, save action. Oh, it's not going to let me because I haven't added a file. But then I can just press save action. Now what's going to happen is that's going to happen straight away. I missed their call. They instantly got a voice message back from your voice saying, I'm really sorry I'm not here, but just let me know what you need. They are now going to text back to that number that's left the voicemail, because the voicemail message comes from a mobile number. And they can text back saying, oh, I just wanted to know, what times you are open today. Well, now you set up the automatic bot. The automatic bot is going to recognize that somebody used the word open, and now it's going to automatically reply to them with your open times. You literally look like the most amazing customer service place in the universe. What? So if you have only just jumped in this call and you've missed what I'm talking about here, right? Let's just scroll up a little bit. One of the ways that you can automatically increase your sales is to create automated bots that reply based on what people have asked you. So you can use this missed call text back to then get the bot to take over after you've sent a voice message saying, I'm so sorry I missed your call. But if they do text you back, again, you've got information about what it is they wanted. So if an agent or you do contact them back later, you've got all that information. So here you go. There's tons of different things you could call. You could do. You can assign this person to a particular user. You can add tags. You can send them a text message. You can send them an email. There's all these different things that you can do when somebody phones you and you miss the call. Boom. Who's loving that one? Who's going to turn that on? Amazing. Me. Okay, what else have we got? The sixth way for you to instantly make more sales on autopilot using TekMatix is to create an automatic follow-up, an automatic sequence for when somebody abandons the cart. Now, there is a ton of data out there that says you are something like 90%, you can increase your sales by up to 90% more if you have an abandoned cart sequence in place. Because let's face it, I don't know about you, I go to buy things all the time. And then, you know, something happens. My kids start throwing like the World War VII tantrum of all time over there. Someone's knocked over the milk and I have to drop everything and run off. And then I forget where it is. I've lost the page and it's gone, right? And I'm like, damn it. Another thing, you know, or I'm there and I've left I'm up in bed and I've left my credit card downstairs. So I'm like, I'll go do that later. And I forget all about the thing that I was buying. So many of us do that. So many of your customers are doing that all the time. Sometimes they just go, I'm not sure if I want to buy it and run away. If you follow up, you can reclaim back over 90% of your lost sales. And because you're using TekMatix, yeah, clever things, you can automate this. So you're going to go into automated workflows, click on create a workflow, and you can now, I'm going to just do a start from scratch one. I'm going to do a start from scratch. Let's do that. Go to start from scratch. And this is how easy this is. This is how simple it's been for you to have not lost 90% of your sales. You're going to go to trigger, click on trigger. What's our trigger? The trigger is that somebody has abandoned the checkout. What? And the duration was 10 minutes, save trigger. We will then need to put in some more information like what was the product. That someone has abandoned a cart. What do we want to do now? Well, I don't know. Let's send them an email. The cool thing, guys, with the way that the offers and the checkouts are set up in TekMatix is people have to put their name and email in before it takes them to the payment page. So if they're already contacting your system, you already have their email. If they abandon their cart after that first step and didn't actually purchase, you also will automatically have their email, okay? So the system will know what it is. So I'm just going to put in something. This is where you're just going to say something like, hi, first name. I saw that you were going to make a purchase, but you didn't get there on time. Is there anything I can help you with? Would you like to book a call with me just to chat it over? Put in your free call link, for instance, whatever it is that you want to say to those people to try and bring them back. Here's the page in case you've lost it. Here's the page if you did want to go back and finish your purchase, put the link to the sales page in or the offer checkout, whatever it was. Save action. Boom. This is it. This, guys, is how you could automatically, within minutes, create a lost customer recovery process on autopilot. This is an absolute game changer. Who's going to be implementing that one? Give me a hell yeah. Give me a love heart emoji. Give me a yes, please. Amazing. Okay. 10 ways. Here is the 7th way to instantly make more sales on autopilot using TekMatix. It is to create automated sales outreach and sale call booking campaigns. What? Right. At some point, guys, you're going to want to do some kind of sales system, some kind of sales. Maybe you are outreaching to people via SMS. Maybe you are outreaching or cold outreaching to contacts in your industry. I don't know, right? PS, there's a lot of rules and regulations around cold contacting people. I am not a lawyer. I cannot give you advice on anti-privacy, anti-spam laws, GDPR, A2P, none of that, right? I'm a software provider, not a lawyer, right? You are responsible for your own actions when it comes to marketing and cold outreach. Disclaimer done, boring stuff out of the way. If, however, you're doing cold outreach campaigns, know that you can use TekMatix to create an automated outreach system. So you can create sales pipelines inside our customer journey, you can create unlimited sales pipelines. So this is where you might say, for instance, you're going to outreach to, I don't know, maybe you provide Facebook ad services. Maybe you, let's do course creators. A lot of you guys are course creators. Maybe you are a speaker or a workshop trainer, and you want to provide training to big corporate companies, okay? Let's say you have legally and ethically acquired a list of corporates, all right, that you want to reach out to say something like, hey, I'm a speaker in change management, and I would love to come and deliver a keynote presentation or a workshop to your employees at your organization, right? You don't want to sit there manually necessarily doing all this work. You don't want to necessarily sit there manually phoning everyone. Why not get tech to try out first what it can get for you, and then do the labor intensive stuff afterwards, if the kind of the email or the SMSing isn't working. So step one is you're going to need to create a sales pipeline, which is inside customer journey. Then you're going to want to send out an automation that will include your proposal. So that would be an email saying, hi, company name. This is all about me. I'm an expert in the following, here are my prices for coming to deliver a workshop. Here's all why I'm amazing. Would you like to book a 15-minute call to have a chat with me? And then you stick in the link to your calendar, okay? So they can book in a call with you. And then you create a second workflow that quite simply just says, have they booked a call or not? Yes or no. If the answer is no, send them another reminder. If the answer is yes, stop following up. And then you can just keep that workflow going. So I've kept mine going, for instance, for a whole year. And then after a year, it just reminds them year after year after year. So I've basically created a sequence where it says, if this person has not yet booked a call with me, wait for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, send them another email. And that email says something like, hey, hey, company name, 60, 90 days ago, I sent you an email just letting you know about my change management workshops that I'm running. I'm getting really fully booked up now. Wondered if you wanted to book a session in for your staff. Here's my link to book a call. And then you say to the automation, wait for another 90 days. Have they booked a call yet? Yes or no? If the answer is no, you send them another email. And then you can simply go, have they booked a call? Yeah, wait for another 90 days. Have they booked a call yet? Yes or no? If no, send them another reminder. So you've sent now 4 90-day reminders. And then I simply do one more that says, have they booked a call yet? Yes or no? Wait for 1 year. And then I simply just have a cycle that goes around every single year. If they haven't booked a call, send a reminder saying, hey, a year ago, I was in touch with you about my change management workshops. Just wondered if anything had changed for you recently. Here's my information again. Boom, done. So this is again where you can just take out the extremely expensive sales team costs, the highly labor intensive work of doing outreach and following up with your big corporate clients or with people that are on a database. Like as an example, I used to do face-to-face workshops years and years ago, and I've got lists of all of my students that I used to attend those face-to-face workshops. It's really, really long time ago. I did legally acquire those lists because they were genuine students at that time. They agreed to be on my contact database, but it's an old list. So I'm going to just use an automation to kind of outreach back to those people again. This is what I'm talking about. You might use this for. Again, I cannot reinforce enough, guys, how important it is, though, that you understand compliance and regulations and laws around what you can and can't do when it comes to adding people to lists and contacting people and so on. I cannot advise on that because I'm not a lawyer, but there are extremely severe consequences if you do breach any kind of anti-spam or A2P or GDPR type compliance regulations with contacting people. I have warned you. That's all more I can say on that. Please talk to an attorney or someone who specializes in that kind of legal guidance. I cannot, because I am not legally qualified to advise on that stuff. I ain't a lawyer. I'm just a tech chick, right? But that's again, I'm just giving you information here. All right, who may do things like that? Who thinks they might automate their sales follow-up? Hell to the yeah. Awesome. Okay, the next thing, the 8th way that you can instantly make more sales on autopilot using TekMatix.com is to do what's called list segmentation and tagging, so that you can break up your contact list into little lists, little groups of people who have done particular things, so that later on you can send out emails to specific groups of people based on their actions and things they've bought or opted into or pages that they've looked at. Now, I'm going to take you first of all to my contact section in this demo account. Right, so we've got here in your contacts area, this is where every single contact that you have will come in. So I want you to separate your email database in your mind to your contacts list. Right, you can, for instance, if we think of an old school phone book, right, you can have thousands of people in your old school phone book, but you're not necessarily emailing them. This is how we separate the contacts list, the CRM, from your email marketing. But inside TekMatix, if somebody emails you because this connects to your email service, they become an automatic contact on your. Anyone that emails you is automatically added as a contact in your CRM, so that you have all of their contact record in the system. So here's, I wish I had one that had done more things. Let me try and find one of these test people that we have. Just going to put in my own email address, guys, just so I can find. Here we go. So here's Sarah Cordiner, this test account. What you'll see inside a contact record in TekMatix over here is every email they've ever been sent. So this is the conversations section. Every email they've ever been sent, every Facebook message you've ever had with them, every Instagram message you've ever had with them, every SMS, I think I said that, whatever, all comms show up here, and you can communicate with this person via all of those channels from here. You don't even need to be logged into any of those other places. Over on the right-hand side, it's going to show you everything that this person has ever done. It will show you when they became a contact, what forms they filled in, what web pages of yours they've clicked on and visited, what emails they've opened, what links they've clicked, freaking everything. Their whole everything they've ever done will show up here. Now, if you're setting everything up like I teach, which is, if they opt into a lead magnet, tag them. If they book an appointment with you, tag them. If they join a course or buy something, tag them with that tag, right? There's so many things you can do to tag people. Down on their customer record here, it will show you all the information about that individual. It will show you all of the tags that they have, right? It will show you all of the workflows that they are in. It will show you all of the courses and products they've purchased from you. This is where you can turn off their communications. So they don't receive any emails from you. But boom, it's all here. But here's this tag bit I'm talking about. Let's pretend I sell highlighters. Okay, so I am a stationery provider. I sell highlighters. I want to, maybe I've got a really special deal on yellow highlighters. So I could literally say to the system, tag everyone who has ever read one of my blog posts, been on any of my web pages, or opted into any of my freebies about highlighters, and send them this email. Because it will be like, hey, first name, I know that you like highlighters as much as I do. I'm just letting you know I've got a special discount on. Maybe you're running a coaching program next month, and you want to email everyone who opted into your free webinar to give them a special offer. Maybe you said anyone who joins my webinar is going to get a special discount on my coaching program, only if you turn up live. So you want to incentivize people coming on that sales webinar, right? So you can now go to your system and say, send this email to everyone or only the people who attended my webinar. And boom, this is how you're using the segmentation over here to craft the type of email you're sending to specific groups of people. So inside TekMatix, you can create unlimited groups of people based on the tags that they have. So let's pretend I wanted to create a new smart list. These are called smart lists. I can go to, first of all, I need to go to all contacts. Oh, let me just come out of that, refresh the screen here. When I go to all contacts, and my screen's frozen, I'm just going to drink. Here we go. So here are all my pretend contacts in this account. This is where I want to maybe create a special list just for people who have purchased my coaching program. And this is going to be cool because then later on, obviously, I can send out emails just to that group of people who have purchased that one product. So let me go to more filters. And this is where I'm going to find the tag. So because I've set up an automation when somebody buys my coaching program, one of the actions in that workflow is to tag them. Yeah. So I'm going to say the tag, we're finding everyone who has the tag. And I don't know if I've got a coaching program tag in here because this is a pretend account. Let's see if I've got one. Coaching. Okay, I haven't got a coaching program tag in here because this is pretend, but let's just click on here, scroll down, enrolled in the yoga birth course. Okay, so obviously you're going to have already created your workflow in the tag. We're going to now find everyone who is enrolled in the yoga birth course. Press apply. Now, obviously, this is a pretend account, so I've got no contacts showing. But next, I'm going to press save as a smart list. And this is going to be called enrollees of yoga course. Okay, and press save. Boom. Now I've made this list. Here it is. It shows up here. Now, at the moment, we don't have anyone enrolled in our yoga course. Shows that here. We've clicked on the yoga course enrollees. Nobody there. So what will happen is if somebody enrolls in that course, now that we've created this list and we've got the automation behind the scenes that tags them with that tag, it's the tag being added to the client's record that then will put them in this list. So later on now, I can go back to marketing and emails. In fact, I'm going to just enroll myself in that course just so you can see now it will show one person. So let's go and find that Sarah Cordiner client again. Here she is. I want to manually enroll Sarah in the yoga course. So I'm going to scroll down her contact record to opportunities and I'm going to see if I can find that yoga course. Does it exist or was it like not? Was it not published? Cup of tea course. Maybe it was something that wasn't published. That's annoying. All right, that's not going to work. It's not going to work because we haven't created that product. This is, again, just a totally pretend account. So there's all kinds of random things in here. But now we've added her. That would now have added her to that contact list. So we're going to go into marketing and emails, and I'll just show you where you now filter out these lists. So you build your email in Builder. You send it in Campaigns, right? So we want to now do what we're up to here is we're over here, we're segmenting our list to send personalized emails. Okay, so we are now going to go to emails. We're going to build the email in Builder and go to Campaigns to send it. So I'm going to pretend we've built the email already because we don't have time to build emails right now. We're going to press create a campaign and we need to find the email we've built, which for instance has the special offer on our yoga program. Okay, so I'm just going to see if there's any kind of email in here for yoga course email. Welcome to your course. I don't know. I'm just going to pick one of these random emails for now, just to show you where we pick the segment. So find the email that you want to send. And then if you're happy with it, you're going to press send. And over here, let's say you want to send it now, or choose a date that you want it to go out. It's going to be from you. But in the to section down there, who is it going to? This is where you pick smart list because you've created a smart list now. We're going to send this out to everyone who's enrolled in the yoga course. Boom. Now, obviously, I've got no contacts in there, but that's now how, when you want to send messages or emails out to people who have a specific tag, you create a smart list of everyone who has that tag. That smart list is smart because it automatically updates, it automatically adds new people to that list all the time based on the tags that you've given them. This is where you just simply go to send your email and choose that group of people that have that particular tag. Done. You now are using the 8th way of instantly increasing your sales by personalized list segmentation and personalized emails based on things people have done, touched, looked at. And just to get you even more excited, guys, you don't have to create lists just from tags. You can create lists based on a whole bunch of stuff. If I was going to go to filter over here to create a new list, like here's everyone on my list, I could create a filter based on country. I might want to have a list of everyone whose country is Australia. So now I can have, I'm going to go to apply, create a smart list, and the name is Australian contacts. Save. Now, every single person who joins my list and I have their country location will be added to my Australian contact list database. Here's another one. I personally am a workshop speaker. I go to lots of events in lots of different cities. I speak at lots of conferences. I might want to create lists based on cities. As a real example, next week I'm heading to Perth. So I might do, I'm going to get rid of this filter right now. Go to your contacts. Oh, let's get rid of this. I'm going to go to my contacts. I have to refresh it for some reason. And we're going to click on filters. I want to find everyone whose city is Perth. Why? Because I want to send out an email saying, hey, everyone, I'm going to be in Perth next week running a workshop on how to create your online course. Come and join me. Here are the details. So I click on the filters and go city is Perth. Apply. Save as smart list. Now again, and I'm going to put here Perth contacts and save. Now I can go to my emails, click on campaigns and say, send this to all of my Perth contacts. And I'll send them an email saying, I'm going to be in Perth next week. I'd love to meet up with you. Come and join me at this event that I'm going to be at, or let's go and meet out for dinner. I'm at 7 p.m. on Friday. I'm going to be at this pub, right? Boom. Oh my God. Amazing. So exciting. Who's excited? Let me know if you're excited. Yes. All right. The 9th way, we're speeding through this, to instantly make more sales on TekMatix on autopilot is to create quizzes. Quizzes are by far a super high lead generation tool. I have a quiz called What Kind of Course Should You Create? And that has brought me in thousands of leads over the years since I created that thing. And you'll be pleased to know that you can create quiz-like surveys inside TekMatix, unlimited quiz-like surveys inside TekMatix. And what's cool about quizzes is that they have what's called conditional logic. This is different to a form. So a form, which you can also create in TekMatix to an unlimited volume, a form simply is where you're collecting data and information. So, you know, what's your name? What's your email address? You know, questions. It's just a static form with information that people can fill in as you wish. A survey, however, in TekMatix is kind of like a quiz in a way that you can collect information, ask questions, and then filter people down a specific pathway based on how they answered the question. You can say if they answered positively, then skip this question and send them to that question. And so basically you're filtering people down these little pathways that come out with a result at the bottom. So you could create a quiz like, you know, what kind of potato are you? What kind of reader are you? What kind of, you know, you're creating these quizzes so that you can kind of find out more about your customers. You're getting their email address to get the result. You're emailing them the result on autopilot because the system is going to know what the result was, right? And you now have a diagnostic about that person. So if I'm going to use my example of how I use mine, just to give you some idea, I have a quiz behind the scenes, and I unfortunately don't have an example to show you, and I can't show you my real one just because of privacy information. It's got real people in it. What you can do is, I do mine, what kind of course should you create? And it asks them a bunch of questions, and then it tells them at the end of the quiz, if they put their email address in, it tells them whether they should be creating a lead magnet course, a mini course, an authority flagship course, a coaching program, or a membership. So the diagnostic basically tells them, based on the way you've answered these questions, this is the best course for you and your business. Now, behind the scenes, because the system knows what the answer is, I can now send out a campaign, an email on autopilot that says everyone who gets the result membership, for instance, now send them an email. So I will now send an email saying, hi, first name, thanks for taking the quiz. I see that you have come out as the best program for you is a membership. Here is my course on how to create a membership. Automatic sales. articles, you're welcome. Again, if you want help with that, there's tons of help articles on creating surveys. But again, if you want a techspert to do this for you, you will need to have your content, by the way. Our techsperts are there for the tech, not the content, right? So this is where you can hire them for an hour, and provided you've got your questions you want to ask and the results and content that you want to give, they can actually set up the system for you behind the scenes. All right, affiliate program is the 10th way that you can make more sales using TekMatix. Yes, TekMatix is your affiliate program. Go into marketing and emails, and this is where you can set up your very own system to pay people to promote you. No expensive affiliate management software required. Click on Affiliate Manager, go down to campaigns, and you're going to need to create an affiliate campaign to begin with. So I, for instance, have one for my Edupreneur Academy. I have another campaign for my coaching program. That's what I'm talking about by campaigns. So here's an example of some of our pretend affiliate programs down here. But you simply press add an affiliate program. What's it called? This might be my coaching let's call it concept of course. So coaching program affiliates, can't spell. All right, you're then going to tell the system which is the landing page for this particular product. So I'm just going to go and pick whether it's a web page, whether it's one of the funnel pages, right? So I just go and pick one. Oh, it's not going to let me. Let's pretend that's the page. You're basically telling the system, this is the page that sells this program. So it can track sales on that page. So that's what this is doing here. Then what commission do you want to give them? You want to give them product-based commission because this is a course is a product. What is it? You get 10% of every sale. Now, by the way, you get to decide what the price is. This is an example only. You can manually add your affiliates here if you want to, but you can also use automations to automatically make people affiliates as well. How often do you want to pay people out? I pay mine out every 30 days. And do you want to, what we got here? Where's the amount? I can't find it now. I think that comes up in a minute. And then the cookie life means how long is that person's affiliate link active for after an affiliate has clicked it. All right, so basically think of it, if you're thinking of a real cookie that you eat, this basically means when does the cookie expire? When does the cookie go moldy? Right? So if the cookie goes moldy after, and let's put it down to 60 days. If the cookie goes moldy after 60 days, it basically means if I've clicked your link and I don't buy, your cookie is good for 60 days. The cookie can still be eaten, i.e. yum, yum, you still get the reward. Even if I take 60 whole days to buy, you will still have that sale attributed to you as the affiliate, right? If it goes to day 61, because I've set the cookie life to 60 days, well, the cookie's now gone moldy. That means that if the person clicked on your affiliate link on day 1, on day 61, unfortunately, the cookie's gone moldy and the sale won't be attributed to that affiliate anymore. Okay, so it gets a lot more complicated than that. It's up to you how long after someone's clicked an affiliate's link you want to make them be valid to receive the affiliate commission for. But basically, if you make your cookie life shorter, it just means it's incentivizing that affiliate to keep promoting your program. Right? Because if you say to them, the cookie goes moldy after 30 days, it means that if that affiliate shares the link again every 30 days, they're always going to be having a live, fresh cookie on the market. Get it? You want your affiliates sharing fresh cookies all the time. So the shorter lifespan you give your cookie, the more often your affiliates have to share the cookies out, i.e. your affiliate link, in order to keep being attributed to the sale. I won't go into any more depth than that. It's a bit complicated, but anyway, I like to set mine for about, I think ours are set at about 90 days because I want to make sure that my affiliates are rewarded for promoting me. It's not going to let me select save, I think, because we don't have any real funnels in here. So I'm just going to press, oh yeah, it's going to let me pick a random funnel. Good. I'm going to press save down here. Is it going to let me, Nat, without having any real, no, it's not. Okay, so you have to have a funnel actually connected into the system. Will it let me do it? Oh, yes, it is. Okay, we've got a pretend course in here. Boom. So I've got a pretend course called Sarah's Astrology course. I'm going to press create the offer. and then it's going to give me the choice to choose what the affiliate payouts basically are. But now inside this program, I don't understand why I can't choose the price.
Can I say something, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, on top, you actually have to change it into a different commission.
Oh, sorry, default. Update. There we go. Okay, so keep it to default. My bad, guys. Sorry. Default commission. This is where we're going to pay them 10% commission, and we're going to press update. So now we've set it to 10%. We can now go in and add people manually to that. Right, this is where we choose our product, add products. Oh, I'm not going to go down that road right now because we don't have enough time, but this is where I'd go and choose my astrology course, for instance, the product that's associated with this affiliate membership. That way the system will know that when somebody goes to this landing page and they purchase this thing, this sale is attributed to this affiliate. And over here inside your payouts, we don't have any because this is obviously not real. Here it will show all of the affiliates, their email address, when they're due their payment, and how much you're due to pay them. From the affiliate side, when they log into your portal, they will have a little affiliate box on the top right-hand side of their account, and it will have their affiliate link. It will show their affiliate payouts and everything that are due. If you need help, again, go and hire a tech expert. It's only $50 for you to get them to set this up for you. They'll jump on a call with you for an hour to get this done. Now, I did say it was 10 plus ways to instantly make more sales on autopilot using TekMatix. So here is your bonus way that you can increase your sales today using TekMatix. And the 11th way is using social media to basically put your reach, your exposure, your leads and your sales completely and utterly on autopilot, because TekMatix has a social media scheduler. So over inside your marketing and email section, you'll see here we have a social planner. This is where, clicking on this box here, you can connect all of your social media accounts and even Facebook groups. So you would click on these, add account, choose the one you want to add. You'll see here we've got Google Business, Facebook. Now this can add Facebook pages and groups, Insta, LinkedIn, Twitter, and TikTok. We are working on some others, but that's all we've got at the moment. I say all. Oh my gosh, you can auto schedule to all those locations. It's amazing. So now you've added all of your different social media accounts. We do have videos on our YouTube channel on how to do that. We just press add a new post, and this here is where you choose which account do you want to add it to. You can select all if you want it to go to every single account. And in here, type in your social media post, come and buy my thing. My coaching program launches next week. Only 10 places left. Come and join. You can upload a video, photo, everything. You can even add a follow-up comment. Here's the link. Again, you know, you might say in the video, links in the first comments, and boom, you now choose to schedule this post. And I want that to go out on Wednesday next week at a certain time, and schedule post. This is where you can pre-schedule all of the content for upcoming launches, for regularly reminding people of the courses you have available, regularly reminding people of the services you provide, doing informational, helpful content, letting people know your freebies that you have so that you can get them joining your list, and basically put this reach, these leads, these sales completely on autopilot. So there you have it, guys. That is 11 ways to instantly increase your sales on autopilot using TekMatix. I hope you have found that absolutely eye-opening, inspiring, and exciting. And more importantly, seen how easy this can be. Now that you have technology as your buddy, your little tech buddy is going to take away the expense of staff, people who just don't know what they're doing, right? This is going to put everything on autopilot. You can come around my house and sit out there with me. We'll drink champers together and celebrate the sales pinging in on autopilot. It's amazing. If you've got any questions, as always, please do drop them in the comments back. Otherwise, you can email us on support@tekmatix.com. Or you can reach out and hire one of our tech experts by the hour to sit there in your account with you hourly for just $50. What? set up. No, we are not charging you a fortune. Bye developers. You've got techies on your team now, and we're here to help you succeed. I hope you have found this helpful. If you have, please drop a comment below to let me know what kind of trainings are useful for you. Please also let me know if there's any other trainings you'd love to see. What kind of demos do you want? What kind of features do you want me to talk through? What kind of stuff are you trying to achieve? And maybe we can come up with some demos for you that will help you achieve those results with tech, and we'll help you hopefully help get those things put together. Thank you for all of the comments. Everyone's saying, I love it. This is amazing. I can't wait to get set up. I hope you make absolutely tons of money. I hope you're an absolutely wild success. And I hope you do it all on autopilot. Why? Because you can, you deserve it. Go and change lives. And more importantly, happy teching. See you guys soon. Bye.